All right, Internet. It's October, and we love horror movie news. But every once in a while, you get a story that you're just like, why is this even being discussed? Why is this on the table as an option?
A lot of danger. A lot of danger.
Yes. Basically, they're talking about reboots of The Mummy and Van Helsing, which, side note, the movie Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman was it was a lot of fun, though. I loved it.
Sucked.
I loved it. I loved every second of it. It's so goofy. It shouldn't be taken any more serious.
I do not like seeing my girlfriend in movies like that.
Hugh Jackman will never be your girlfriend, Jim. I'm sorry.
That's not my girlfriend.
The guy who played Dracula will never be your girlfriend, Jim. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Frankenstein?
Celine.
Oh, whatever.
From Underworld.
Okay. So anyways, yeah, they're talking about doing reboots of these, but they're looking at it as Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Creature, all these characters sharing screen time in what could only be looked at as something like Marvel's Avengers.
That's the only scary part. Unless somehow they conclude in a Monster Squad-esque movie.
Like, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, I kind of like the idea of the reboot because when they came out with the Brendan Fraser Mummy, that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Those were good.
The sequels got worse and worse, but I really
the
enjoyed
second
the
I
first
enjoyed
ones.
the third one. I was like, why are we still doing this? But
so if they're
whatever.
able to reboot it and make cool individual movies,
yes, that's fine.
Awesome, but I don't understand the need.
Dracula
to bring in
is
the
a murderer.
Avengers of Universal Monsters.
The Invisible Man is a murderer. Frankenstein's the only one who gets this like humanity.
Well, some of them are
like,
misunderstood. Like I think the Invisible Man's misunderstood.
I don't know because he loses his mind.
But I think
he goes.
It's yes, but he didn't start Bloodlust like Dracula.
He didn't.
It wasn't
Okay,
Creature
I'll
from
give
the
you
Black
that.
Lagoon. It wasn't the Mummy. These are things where he started normal and then gradually lost it.
I guess, but
In my opinion.
what's even worse is that they're looking at how to make it modern and have a slightly different tone. They don't want to do a remake just to do a remake. They want it to have a purpose.
That always scares me when they say that.
There's certain movies like that I'll watch and I'll say, you know what, a remake wouldn't be bad of that. And for one example, was it Wes Craven's the People Under the Stairs? Is that what it's called?
There's that movie.
I watched that and I thought, you know, that wouldn't be a bad remake today because it's kind of goofy in a sense. You can make that horrifying. But movies like, I understand doing a remake of Dracula. I understand doing a remake of Frankenstein. We've seen them. We've seen the Wolfman. But to take that and call it that and make it modern irritates me.
Here's what I pictured as you were saying it. Skins, where they're all in like a high school, and then some of them are just Wolfman, Creature.
I just don't...
Frankenstein. It's like, wait a minute, so you're going to have these high school punk kids, and now some of them are monsters too, and it's like, oh man, this just sounds
That's what
awful.
I mean. It just sounds like
awful. There's...
Unless you can feasibly do a Dracula meets Frankenstein and not have it be like hilarious Abbott and Costello,
which was good,
which is great.
But honestly, that's where if you had, I mean, yes, it was cheesy at the time, but an updated Monster Squad where there was a reason for them all to come together.
That's
every
what I mean.
1,000 years,
but the thing is they're all like even okay. Frankenstein, Invisible Man. I will fight that they could be misunderstood, but they're all bad guys. At the end of the movie, they're the villain. That's who you're running from. And to make a giant mashup film seems like just an odd choice for anything.
Well, then you have things, in my opinion, like he's a true creature. He really doesn't have understanding of Black Lagoon. It's not like he has a purpose. Like at least the Mummy has a purpose.
He has something he's doing.
Yeah,
he's going. Even Dracula has a. But they're all like
he's a fish dude.
They're all evil.
Yeah. With Dracula being the main evil dude. He is.
So, I don't know. I mean, I love my monster movies. I love my classic Universal horror. Those are my favorite movies to watch this time of year. It's what I grew up on. And even some of the remakes, like the Gary Oldman Dracula, I enjoy.
Have you seen Bride?
Bride of Frankenstein?
No, just Bride.
Have not seen that with Sting.
I believe it was Sting.
Boy, nope.
It is surprisingly touching.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I even like the Benicio del Toro Wolfman. I thought that was a very good remake with staying true to a lot of the themes of the classic. I loved it.
I think that had production problems, and that got
Well,
nailed
it
in
got
the press. But other than that,
pushed
it's good.
back a couple years
Yeah.
even. But I enjoyed it. But they didn't like update it. I don't want to see kids on cell phones running away
That's
from
what
Dracula.
I don't understand, because even the remakes that we're talking about are set in the past. The Mummy, it's set in ancient
But I mean,
Egypt.
do a scary ass vampire movie in modern day, but don't refer to it as a Dracula reboot or a remake or a.
I got an idea. Make it sparkle.
Shut up, Jim. I'm not doing that. Vampires don't sparkle ever. I don't care. So I don't know. That's my rant. I'm very passionate on this. Obviously, sorry if we disagree. It's just that's where I stand. You see where Jim stands.
I'd like to see good monster movies. I don't know how they're going to bring them together. I don't, unless it's Monster Squad, which I'm awesome and okay with.
But like, yeah.
I'm in the nards.
Wolfman has nards, in case you didn't know. Let us know what you think in the comments below.